Okay, so it is Thursday morning, January 9th, 2025. This morning I was woken up because the people were coming to fix this. The other day in a video I showed you that it was hanging diagonally. So they finally fixed it this morning. They fixed it about 8 o'clock this morning. And the yard's a mess, and you can still kind of see there's a haze out there. I'm walking to Starbucks, I'll show it to you. But yeah, this morning, the guys came and fixed it, so that's good for now. And so, there's just some debris, trees down over there. So, little by little, we're getting everything back to normal. I decided to go back in and get a hat because my hair was a wreck. I just woke up. I need some coffee. I'm going to Starbucks. I was supposed to film today, but they canceled again because a lot of people live in Hollywood, and the Hollywood fire popped up last night, and it's really bad. And the Palisades fire is still burning, and many people are losing their homes. So it's really just sad right now. The wind has died down. That'll help fight the fires. But it's supposed to be fairly warm today, like in the high 70s, I think. So, I mean, it isn't. I don't know. We just want everybody to be safe. So here's a good example of like the fresh guy going into. This is where the fire was. Is right here. This is the Eaton fire, and here's the smoke. It's just going off into the distance. See the different colorations right here? Right up the street was where the Eaton fire is. This is a sidewalk I take every morning when I go to Starbucks. I can't even pass through it right now. It's completely just covered in leaves. Look at all that. So I'm gonna have to cross the street right here safely. But yeah, it just goes all the way down. Wow. So I just crossed the street. See, this is all just. I mean, this isn't. I know in my neighborhood we only have wind damage. We weren't too affected by the Eaton fire, but places like the Palisades are like just completely just demolished, reduced to ash. I've seen so many videos of it. It's one of the largest fires that we've ever had in Southern California, and it has just done so much damage. So many people have lost their homes under this place, and it's just going to take so long to just ever get everything back to normal for these people. So we got to keep them in our thoughts and our prayers. We got to find ways to help them. Here it is on the corner over here. It's not as dark as it has been, but the smoke is still really bad. So the smoke isn't as bad as it has been, but it's still really bad. I can smell it. I probably shouldn't be walking, but I wanted to show you the neighborhood. And like, let me show you this, because right now you can't even see the mountains. And normally you can see the mountain, it's right here. See, you can barely see it. This is where the Eaton fire is. Well, my Starbucks is closed. And rightly so. I mean, there's still a lot of smoke damage here. But I'm gonna go to Stater Brothers across the street. I just gotta get some breakfast. I'm really hungry. Starbucks is really the only breakfast place I'm aware of near my house. For right now, anyways. I mean, there's a Subway, but I got really bad food poisoning at a Subway once. I don't eat them very often. But we'll go to Stater Brothers. So Stater Brothers is closed too because of the I forgot, you know what? The evacuation order was lifted, but I guess every business is still catching up. But they gave me free water. Thank you so much, Stater Brothers, for that. The problem is I walked up here. So I have to walk back with this water. So it's going to be... And I'm trying to not do strenuous activity because of this, the ash and stuff. So I got to take my time. So I won't be able to vlog for the next few minutes because I got to get this water home. We do need water because I was told last night that we're not supposed to drink the water. So this will come in handy. This water is heavy. I had to stop and take a break. There's a helicopter right now coming above. I guess they're looking at the fire. And Public Works is out today, fixing a lot of stuff. So, at least on our side of LA, it looks like we're slowly starting to recover. Now we just got to focus our attention on the Palisades and Hollywood. Well, I fucking made it. Barely. I'm out of breath. It doesn't help that I carry that at my age in this air quality. So, not my brightest and shining moment. Also, my roommate was telling me that if you go up this road I'm on, closer to the mountain, make a left, that the whole neighborhood is decimated as well. So I looked on the news and we lost 1,000 buildings in this area as well. So because I'm a little more south of it, the fire was heading this way and then changed and blew, I think, more west, I think. So we weren't hit as hard, but sadly, more people lost their houses than I had realized. So just very heartbreaking right now. Very, very heartbreaking. This is hard because I just lost my uncle and my aunt was displaced in a house fire, which was in Florida. So it's just kind of like, it's just a weird time. So I came to this little Armenian bakery. It's called Ol Sassoon Bakery. And I'm trying this breakfast thing, which is like egg and cheese and spices, called a kachapuchi. I think that's how you say it. Khachapuri. Khachapuri. So I will let you know what I think. My roommates wanted a baroque. I don't know how to say it, but I wanted to try this just to see what it's like. So I just got my lunch, but look, you know how dark this is. The wind is shifting, but you can see it. I might have to leave the neighborhood for a little bit just so I can breathe. I think Blake wanted to go see a movie today, so I might go do that. Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be bad for a couple more days, I think. Okay. So that breakfast I had was good. It's massive. I didn't realize how big. I only ate like half of it, but it was so good. It's got egg and cheese. It's on like a flatbread. Very, very good. Highly recommend. Now, what I'm trying to do is I gotta go try and find my package that Amazon delivered it to the wrong house, and I don't know what house it is. I think it's this one next door. Oh my God, look at the sun. The sun is like, you probably can't see it. It's right there in the trees. That's the sun, shrouded in smoke. Anyways, the house my package was delivered to is literally right next door. But I knocked on the door and nobody's there. So I'm leaving a note with my cell phone number so they can call me when they're home and I can pick it up. So, but I know with the evacuation, a lot of people are gone. So hopefully they come back soon and it wasn't stolen. So I have been updating my website most of the day now that I've been home. But I want to get out and I want to do some lunch. There's an Islands around here. And I have $10 off. And I'm going to go. But good thing is the neighbor came home and brought my package over. I thought that was very nice of them. So I do got my toner now. I feel great. The fire is moving over towards this mountain over here. So we're having new fresh ash fall. Look at my car. My car is literally covered in ash. I don't know if you can see that. Look at this whole car is just covered in ash. That's crazy. So I need to just get some fresh air because it's really starting to like smell here. So I need to wash this car too. But it doesn't make any sense until the fire is actually out. But good thing, good news at least. I mean, I don't know how good it is, but this guy doesn't look as bad anymore. If you look, I don't know if you can see, but the sky used to be really dark. Remember, you couldn't see that mountain earlier this morning, but now you can see it. So, yeah, now that the winds are done, should be a little bit easier to combat these fires, thankfully. Okay, I'm here in Islands. We had to use plastic cups because of the water order. They can't use any of the water. So my burger has like no vegetables on it because of that, which is fine. But yeah, there's a whole water order here in Pasadena, and we're just trying to stay safe. So they're using plastic cups, so they don't have to wash them. But yeah, so if you live in Pasadena, don't drink the water. So I had a good lunch. The bartender was, I mean, not the bartender, but the guy that was behind the bar. Because I sat at the bar because it was just me. He was really cute. Has a girlfriend, though. Which is fine. Look at the sky here is clear. But the fire is sort of moving this way, which is towards the Rose Bowl. It was interesting to sit with some of the people here and just talk about how we're all, like, personally affected by the fire. And that we all know people who have lost homes. So, it's a mess right now, you guys. It's literally a mess right now, and it's very, very sad. But I'm gonna go home and finish. Working on my website and sort of relax. I don't work now tomorrow either. They shut production down this whole week because of all the fires. So I'm just gonna try and be as productive as I can from home. I'm home. I'm just resting. There isn't much going on right now because a lot of places are closed, and rightly so. And it's Thursday, and they canceled work today, and they got an email saying they canceled filming tomorrow. But it's because a lot of people are affected by one of these fires because there's so many fires. So it's just like, it doesn't matter where we go. Someone's either leaving a fire or going to a fire. So at this time, I mean, this week, everything's just sort of at a standstill. My friend said there's supposed to be more wind coming. My friend Justin. I personally haven't heard that. I don't know. Time will tell. But right now, in my neighborhood, we seem to be okay. Like, the smoke isn't as bad, and the ash isn't as bad. So I feel good. So only time will tell. But in the meantime, I'm just going to rest and relax and just be as productive as I can here because it's just melee right now. I just got off the phone with my dad earlier, and he's just like, I go, Dad, I don't think you really understand like how crazy it is here. Sorry, I'm letting you down. I just told my dad, I don't really think you understand how crazy it is here. It's like especially in the Palisades, it's like the whole city's just decimated. It's like, it's so unbelievably disheartening and sad right now. So, but that's why I'm staying close to home, because I want to be safe and ready to evacuate if I have to. Okay, my friend just called. He's on the East Coast, but he lives here in Pasadena and he wants me to go by and check on his house. So I'm going to go check on his house for him real quick. I just checked my friend's house. He's okay. No damage from the fire or the winds. He was mostly worried about the winds. Most of the trees are down on his block though, but his house is actually okay. Okay, so my roommate and I are going to go around the neighborhood and see if anybody needs help. So we're going to drive around the neighborhood, just make sure everybody's good. Make sure that nobody needs help moving stuff. So that's what we're going to do right now. We're just getting tools and everything ready. Because, a lot of people need help moving trees and stuff. So that's where we're going to end up trying to see if we can drive around and help people real quick. Well, you can't go past that street. Can't get past. So we drove around, but not a lot of people needed help. We also kind of went when it was dark. I think it's better if we go during the day because more people are out and might need help moving trees and stuff. So we might do that tomorrow. But so we went above the street that I normally went, and that's where more of the fires are. Can't even get to it. So many cops. Every street has cops on it. They won't let you go, which makes sense. I mean, they want to keep traffic to a minimum. But the closer you get to those streets, and like the further you get, the closer you get to like where the burning is, you can smell it. It's like so bad. So you need masks. If we're up there for a longer period of time, I would have definitely worn a mask. So it just makes you realize the gravity of the situation. It makes you realize, the fire was not even 2 miles, maybe a mile and a half from our house. It was really close. So, very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Well, it's 9 p.m. I'm in bed. Pretty good, sort of productive day. I needed to get some reading done, but I didn't. But I did design more on my website, which I'm almost done with, so that's good. But tomorrow I'm just going to chill and get all the reading done I have to do tomorrow. So anyways, the fire smell has subsided more, so it's getting better. It's not so pungent now in the house, especially in my room. So I think because of that, I'll be able to sleep a little bit better tonight, which is I'm looking forward to. So happy Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Again, I have no work because we're shut down for the week. So for those of you that are in the fire zones, I hope you're safe. And as far as I know, there's no more winds coming. So hopefully that will help the firefighters get the fires under control quicker. So in the meantime, have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.